As the election in 2016 gets closer, both parties continue campaigning. Hello and welcome to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Kaylin Thompson.
And I'm Christina Alexander. Despite ranking at just 2.7%, Rand Paul said during his visit to Wartburg that he has no intention of pulling out of the race. And again this week, Trump is in the lead with 23.4%. Republican presidential candidate Rand Paul embarked on an Iowa 10,000 tour. So far, he has visited 11 colleges and universities throughout the state. This tour will jumpstart Students for Rand's Iowa 10,000 initiative, in which the campaign aims to have over 10,000 Iowa students committed to caucus for Senator Rand Paul beginning of next year. The biggest issue on the agenda: education reform and the reason behind the ever-increasing college tuition.
I think part of that is that it's a sort of a government-controlled part of the economy, the same way healthcare is. In most other aspects of the economy, prices are bid down lower, but education, the demand is stimulated and subsidized by government. You end up having higher prices than you would have in most other areas of the economy.
As for why the prices continue rising, Paul blames the government's over-involvement and calls the current education system a broken marketplace.
There's no such thing as free. I mean, that just means somebody else pays for it. So if you want your college to be free, that means you want the welders and plumbers and carpenters in town to pay for your education. And it's always just a cost shifting. There is nothing that is free.
College students eager to hear Paul's speech completely filled up the auditorium. He explains why this is the case.
It's a different kind of message that actually appeals to people across party lines and appeals to independents. So we think we have something unique that will be good for the Republican Party and give us the possibility of winning.
Democratic presidential candidates squared off for the first time at the CNN debate last night. Hillary Clinton came out swinging in the first Democratic debate. Her main challenger, Bernie Sanders, was shined during his rallies, but now voters got to see him as a debater.
I think Mr. Putin is going to regret what he is doing.
I think it's important, too, that the United States make it very clear to Putin that it's not acceptable for him to be in Syria, creating more chaos, bombing people on behalf of Assad, and we can't do that if we don't take more of a leadership position.